Hello Aquarius, welcome back and thanks for joining me for your intimate extended reading for Sagittarius season. So of course it can't be for everyone watching. If it does resonate, please comment below, and if not, as always, feel free to check my channel and your other placements for messages you need to hear. And remember, time, energy, and gender are fluid, so reverse roles however they apply. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tap the notification bell so you can catch future readings. So of course, thank you to my subscribers. I love you guys and I so appreciate your support. If you are new to the channel, I'd love to have you. So of course, be sure to check down in the description box below for all of my social media links and other ways to connect with me. I truly love hearing from you guys. So also, if you haven't already seen my community tab, I have been really excited about some holiday savings this year, you guys. So feel free to take 50% off all private readings, 20% off of my entire website, and free shipping on all orders over $50, which is pretty cool. So if you do choose to shop my small business this holiday season, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means so much to me, and I hope that you guys have an amazing holiday season with your loved ones. And so yeah, let's get right into it. This is your intimate extended, as I mentioned earlier, so it is intended to be for you, about your person. However, it could always be about you, or for the crotch washer. So keep that in mind. Never force a reading to fit. Just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And then also, if you haven't already guessed, Aquarius, this reading is for the ages of 18 and up only, as some of the images in the tarot of sexual magic can be quite risque. So of course, we would like you to not be scarred by a tarot reading if you're a child. So go ahead and click off and have a blessed day in the Lord. Exit stage left and all that good junk, and we shall see you on the flippity flip. And if you're here for the sauce, then please stick around. We're going to see what the Queen of the Moon Oracle has to say in regards to the general energy of your connection. So this general message is brought to you by, no, this general message can probably be for you, Aquarius. I feel as if a lot of the zodiac readings have been that way, but again, it could also be a mirrored message, so this could be about your person once more. So let's get one more good shuffle in here and see what is the business, okay? What is going on, Aquarius? What is the general vibe of this person? Come on. Okay, here we go. I was about to say, there's just too much shuffling going on and not enough cards. So let's see what we've got here. All right, so we've got action, action, Jackson, and growth. Two really, really great cards. So Aquarius, your person is in a state of growth and taking action in their lives. So again, this could also be you. So I see someone really letting loose, maybe after a time of waiting or patience. So we know that the 5 represents major changes. As you can see, this robin's egg, there has been a whole like tree that has grown on top of it. It's been so long, okay? So maybe this person, this could also be very symbolic of the wisdom and the things that they've learned on their journey, and all of the things maybe that they've created in the meantime. Maybe they've just been waiting a really long time. Maybe they've been waiting on someone to take action towards them. But either way, I think like this stopwatch being held up is very symbolic. Maybe this person has just kind of had enough and they're ready to let go of that and take action in their life. So look at this, another 5, but it's a 15, and it's almost that full moon, right? So maybe your person is nearing this energy, or this could just be something that you want your person to do. Maybe they want you to take action. So again, however it resonates, there's lots of different storylines coming through. Just be sure to comment below and like the video, and look at that creation. So the beaver moon, we're at this almost full energy. and we go from a waxing crescent as well. So again, your person has gone through quite the journey, and now they're ready to create something. With the blueprints to this house, your person could very well be trying to manifest a house, but ultimately I see them making plans for the future. And you can see here she's sitting and being very patient as these plans are drafted. So let's take a look at what the Tarot of Sexual Magic has to say. So what is this person thinking about you, Aquarius? What is in their conscious awareness regarding you and this connection? Let's hope for a good one. So as I say hope for a good one, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So it looks to me, Aquarius, like there has been some lack of clarity between you and this person. Maybe they're looking at you and wondering if you're telling the truth. Or again, this could be a past situation for them. Maybe they've experienced a great deal of time where maybe they have, like I said, not been able to speak their greatest truth. They've been focused on internal growth. But overall, Aquarius, I see this as maybe a need for clarity as well. So look at this bondage situation here. Aquarius, look at this red string of fate that has been cut. Okay? So for some of you, this could involve a situation where maybe your person didn't have a lack of clarity in their life with a previous connection, and they have done cut the damn ties, okay? It's like this person is wanting someone to be brutally honest with them, and it's not happening, so they're cutting free. And again, maybe this lack of clarity is the clarity that they've needed all along. But this is also their thoughts about you. So like I said, this could be them really wanting to see the truth of the situation with you. You could be getting to know this person, Aquarius, or maybe there has just been some lack of trust between the two of you. All right, and look at that, Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So this could involve some sort of financial struggle for your person. They could also have felt left out in the cold, like I said. So I think this is a little bit of clarity as to that original situation that I described. If your person is getting over someone else due to a lack of clarity and things not progressing, it was because maybe this was some sort of a secret connection, or like I said, they felt left out in the cold, or they've come out of some sort of financial distress. Another 5, okay? So how's this person feeling? What's in their heart space? Okay. So the Two of Swords in their heart, they're at a crossroads, and they're very indecisive. This is more air energy. So Aquarius, they could be trying to make their mind up about you. Look at this gentleman like offering her a rose, and she's like, who, me? No, sir, you gotta be kidding me. Yet she already has her foot extended to his leg with her shoe off, okay? So I think, Aquarius, if this is you maybe making advances towards this person, they're definitely feeling it, but they could be kind of at a crossroads of, again, maybe needing to cut off something else. As you can see, we have this crow pecking at what looks like a dead chicken in the background. So there could have been some dead situation that your person had been holding on to, which has made them a little reluctant to be open to getting to know you, Aquarius. So either way, this could also be the energy of someone not wanting to be implicated. So you could also be dealing with someone who is an air sign like you, who is just very indecisive, doesn't want to make any decisions for the fear that they will have to be held responsible in the future, which, it's understandable. Again, if this is one of those scenarios, Aquarius, where they still have someone else on their mind, or they're trying to cut away someone from their life, there's so many periods of things that have to happen between releasing something old and being ready for something new. So maybe this person is still on their healing journey when it comes to this old connection, and so you coming along, ooh, and look at the candle that just went out. Oh my goodness, I think they both went out and I didn't even realize it. We'll be doing this reading without candlelight today, Aquarius. So like I said, just maybe not wanting to implicate themselves or make a wrong decision. And it's not that they're not interested, because I do feel as if this is As you can see, he's like smiling, he's enticing her, he's tickling her with the rose, and she's clearly enjoying herself. But again, there's this air of being maybe afraid to decide a new path, okay? Maybe they're afraid to take action for the fear of not wanting to hurt anybody, okay? So, and I'm going back to this image too because I just keep noticing things, but with this Ace of Swords energy being that of bondage, maybe that's how this person felt, you know, tied up and bound, or like trapped in a sense, not being able to speak their truth because of extenuating circumstances, okay, feeling tied up metaphorically. So let's take a look at this little storyline we got going on here. And I'm not going to read reversals. I'm just going to go with it and talk about the energy since a lot of things just came up. This could clarify a very specific situation for someone as we're still talking about the heart space. So keep that in mind. So we have this Six of Wands energy, this woman, this, like, she's trying to entice this other individual here, it looks like, right? And with the rabbit, obviously, you know, this person could also just be trying to create something, as we said earlier with the Queen of the Moon cards, but two goats in the background, this Capricorn energy. So I see someone really wanting this victory and success. They want to move things forward, right? There's this need for passion, for excitement, for energy exchange. And the sun coming out after that tells me this person has been really longing for the masculine to come into her life. And I kind of feel, again, gender roles, reverse them, however, but it's almost like this person has been longing for someone to come into their life and share this cornucopia with them, okay? They want someone to embrace them and have this positive new experience with. This does represent the divine masculine energy as well. But then we have the Death card, okay? And look at that. The Death card and the Five of Swords in the reverse. So this person also has cut off any toxic or codependent type situations. They've gone through a major transformation during this period of growth and change. And look at all of these fives, you guys, so many fives. There's so much change happening for this person. It's insane. And I think they're changing the way that they communicate, because I think maybe this person has been stuck and trapped in the past, because look at this woman who is kind of allowing herself finally to let loose. We know the Five of Swords is an energy of petty arguments or confusion or just nasty communication between partners. It could be a lot of manipulation and gaslighting. And so this person could have allowed themselves to stay trapped, okay, or manipulated into thinking that there was going to be this connection, right? And then maybe this person had to understand that they themselves were the ones that needed to call in or to achieve something for themselves instead of waiting on something else. So I feel like this person cut someone off. I feel like they're kind of done with that toxic behavior. They're ready to let loose. And they feel like they can really achieve this, okay? This person just wants someone they can call their own, that they can embrace in the sun, out in the open, without having to hide or to lie about how they feel. And so, yeah, I mean, if this sounds like your person, Aquarius, then I kind of feel like the action they want to take is in your direction, because they're tired of waiting on something, whatever else. So Aquarius, let's take a look at how this person is viewing you in the 3D. So we have the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So more of this, look at this. It's almost like the same image as the Five of Swords, where he's embracing her and looking and caressing her back, right? So she's allowing this to happen, meaning maybe this person has spent a lot of time with their walls up or defending themselves or standing up for what's right, just being that being that person who like fights for the underdog, someone who takes action, but they're doing so from a place of love, okay? So they could see you as the person that is kind of helping them to let down their guard or take down their walls, Aquarius. They could be seeing you as a really good opportunity to have intimacy and a true loving situation. So as I was talking, you guys, I saw 1444 on the clock. So, maybe this could involve some mission that needs to take place on this earth between you and this person. This could be kind of a soul tie, twin flame connection, starseed connection, where you feel very immediately connected to this person. And they see you as this like loving energy, someone who could also like be willing to defend and stand up for them. And maybe that's something they lacked in the previous connection. Sorry, I had to stop for a second. My throat has been so dry today. So Aquarius, let's talk about this person's intended actions moving forward. Did have this one fall on the floor. Yeah, so look at that. This person is full of love, okay? This had been a long time coming is what I've heard, and I've heard this multiple times in readings this season. So this person is finally embracing someone who is coming to them honestly, openly, someone who wants to share this love. And I have a feeling, Aquarius, this person just wants to like hold someone. They want to be with someone. They want to share all that they have to give openly, okay? And it's not just about sex for this person. This involves love. This is someone very emotionally intelligent, someone very deep. Queen of Cups is unconditional in the way they love, and they don't chase anybody around. So that's another thing too. If you feel like this person is reluctant to take action, this could be because of that fact. Maybe they're just used to not chasing anyone, or they don't want to chase anyone around anymore. This immense growth has probably been involving that sort of theme for them. Maybe they have chased love before. Look at this Six of Wands energy. Maybe they've taken action towards their previous person, and it turns out, maybe they did experience some passion, but at the end of the day, it just didn't work out with that death energy. There was too much confusion, too much, like I said, manipulation even. And so now they just want the love of their life to come towards them, and they're going to continue to act in that energy of receiving said love of their life. So like I always say, whatever energy you're wanting to attract into your universe, you have to be that energy. And this person has learned that lesson over time, okay? So if they're attracting you, Aquarius, and you feel like there's potential for true love and romance with this person, just know that they've been through a lot, and they intend to act from their highest self in order to show you that they're a genuine person who wants to take their time, okay? I think this is a more sensual energy than anything else. So let's talk about their true desires. What is their true desired outcome here? What are they wanting deep down? Okay, so, all right. So again, this looks like a very specific scenario, and I'm going to say why here in just a second. So, first of all, let's take a look at the obvious meanings of the Knight of Pentacles. Someone who is very stable and balanced, who comes forward and is very clear about their intentions. Someone who is committed and loyal, who makes an offer in the physical world. And then here we have the Page of Cups. Someone who is very open to new love, someone who is vulnerable enough to speak their truth, even if it is small. This is someone wanting to begin a new romantic connection. However, these cards are coming up in the reverse, Aquarius. So, and look at this energy here. It's almost like there was maybe potential with someone else in the past, but this person did not come forward with an offer. They did not speak their truth, okay? They were... it's almost as if this person like got this person's hopes up and then was like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep my lime to myself. Okay, and maybe this person might have had some difficulties. Who's to say? Maybe this person definitely had intentions and tried, or maybe whatever excuses or extenuating circumstances were relevant. Regardless, this offer was never made. This other person never shared their emotions with your person. So I think what this person really wants is someone that's going to be willing to not take their time or not make them wait around for some sort of an offer. I think your person really just wants honesty. Okay, they don't want this energy where they have to wait and wonder if their person's ever going to take action. Okay, so let's clarify that. Actually, you know what? I'll get clarity for all of this in just a second. What's going on behind the scenes for them? Okay. So behind the scenes for this person, yeah, they've closed out a major karmic cycle with this 10 here in the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel like your person also kind of is trying to glow up from that situation as well. So you see this woman in rags transforming and freeing herself, becoming new versions of herself along the way. Now, you might have had this person who was not confident or who felt down on themselves and who now feels like they're ready to step up into their divine feminine energy even. So Aquarius, this person could also be dealing with some destined sort of karmic situations, and now they are freeing themselves from them. So with these chains broken around her neck, around her wrists, and this man coming along, it looks like a little bit of a rescue. But we know that the Six of Swords represents moving away from that Five of Swords energy of toxicity and confusion and like dodgy communication, okay? This person wants to experience emotional healing. And maybe it's taken them a long time to get to that place, okay? And this is also your energy, so keep that in mind. You know, maybe everything, not to sound corny or whatever, Aquarius, but maybe everything this person went through was to make it to your arms, okay? So let's talk about the challenge for this person moving forward. What is the challenge? Look at that, y'all. Another 5, okay? The 5 of Cups. The challenge for this person is that they spent a lot of time in the past kind of focused on what didn't go right in this other connection, maybe dwelling on their sadness and grief, maybe thinking like, okay, maybe this was a missed opportunity, hoping that there would be some sort of union. So their challenge now is to let go of the past and see it for what it was, a major lesson. And they're being challenged to change their mindset when it comes to the energy they allow this person to have, okay? So she's sitting here pondering as this gentleman is down here making an offer, but there is a reflection of her shadow here in the water. So this could also be another challenge for this person. Going back to the Two of Swords, this person could be afraid that if they were to accept your offer, that somehow the past would come back to haunt them, okay? So keep that in mind. I'm going to put this over here because I feel like that's relevant. If you feel like your person is reluctant to decide about you or come in your direction or take action on this connection, whatever it might be, it could be because they're afraid of the past coming to bite them in the ass, okay? And now look at this. We have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So maybe there was a spiritual connection here, but ultimately this falling into one another's arms and coming into union, this whole concept of like being together, it was turned on its head, okay? And maybe this is very symbolic of what I said earlier. This person had potential with someone else, but nothing ever happened, okay? The union was never equal. It was never balanced. It was never reciprocated in the way that it should have been. So a very interesting energy, Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and clarify all of this with the Wild Unknown Tarot. So let's talk more about this person's thoughts and feelings. Okay, so thoughts and feelings for this person. So yeah, we've got this reverse energy coming up here of the Eight of Wands and the Mother of Pentacles, so the Queen of Pentacles. So this person could have Earth in their chart, but overall what I see here is a strike of lightning coming down and the rest of the situation here just being dead, okay? So maybe this person had an instant connection, all right, and they're wondering why there was no communication, why there was that love at first sight energy but no follow through. And maybe this could have to do with an earth sign, okay? Again, if this is a previous situation that your person's trying to clear out, this could have been surrounding their self-worth, okay? They could have had some major issues surrounding their self-worth and their ability to like hold on to a relationship, to a partner, okay? But when I see this in the reverse energy too, this could have also been your person focused on a distorted energy. Maybe they were kind of trapped in the material world in a sense, or focused on making something happen in the physical that turned out to not really be something that they should be messing with, okay? So maybe there was some sort of an instant connection they experienced with someone else. This person could have been in another connection, okay? This person could have been dealing with an earth sign or an earth sign themselves. But like I said, they have to put this energy to rest. And okay, so also I'm thinking too, like, I don't know why, but I just thought about someone being struck by lightning, literally, okay, and the damage that that could do to your body. I mean, it could literally kill you. And so maybe this person could have experienced that sort of a soul shock, going through a whole episode and period of feeling, like I said, like they weren't good enough based on the fact that they couldn't follow through with this passionate energy of awakening that they felt. So again, they could have met someone that caused them to go through a spiritual awakening, and now they're hesitant to start something new, okay? Doesn't mean they're not going to. But anyways, let's talk more about their vision of you, how they're viewing you in the 3D world, Aquarius. So they're seeing you as someone who is very independent and stable on their own, okay? So they see you in that pre-Empress energy, not stuck in any codependent situations. They see you working on your coin and providing yourself that, just that energy of protection, of peace in your own environment. So they see you doing very well in life, okay? So let's clarify the Ace of Cups. And this could be a reason why this person sees you in true, authentic love energy, because you might be very focused on yourself, and that is empowering to this person. It's making them want to take action. And we have the Six of Swords yet again. So this person looks at you and they think, wow, like this Aquarius is a very healing energy to me. This is someone that I feel safe with, someone that I feel can take me away from the past that I've dealt with, the hurt, the pain. And this rainbow coming out is very symbolic as well. This person could see you and just feel very happy, feel as if maybe they're finally getting blessed by the universe for meeting someone like you. So let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Yes, so like I said earlier, major cycles being closed for this person. And this Queen of Cups energy didn't just come overnight, okay? This was a long time coming, like I said, a long time coming for this person. And they've learned the lessons of the universe now. They know the meaning of everything, and they're very wise, okay, to their own journey. And so maybe it wasn't until they completed this cycle that this could be an option, Aquarius. But I think this person is ready now, okay? And so let's talk about their true desires. Let's clarify that Knight of Pentacles and Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so like they're done with the misconnections. They're tired of feeling the chemistry, seeing the potential in someone, but then no action being taken. The Page of Wands is a very creative energy, and maybe that's what's been keeping this person feeling stuck. It's like they've been wanting to create something new. They have, you know what I'm hearing, Kundalini. So maybe they've had some Kundalini awakenings, or maybe they've come into a place of their own and understood what it is that they want to create for their life. life, but hitting a brick wall when it comes to manifesting it with the other person. So now there's this opportunity to start to create something new. And that's really what they want, okay? They're wanting to shed away the layers of the hurt and the pain and everything they've gone through so that they can finally be in a creative state with someone who matches their energy. So let's talk about the behind the scenes, which was the Wheel and the Six of Swords. So once again with the Death energy and the Ace of Cups once more. So like I said, this person is ready for this healing, this new love, this romance. They're tired of this tired and shabby and dead situation. This reminds me of what I said earlier with the crow pecking at the dead chicken. Like, this dead chicken has been pecked enough, okay? There's nothing but bones and scraggly feathers here, and this person knows that. They're looking for real, authentic love. And I think too, they're starting to understand more of that energy of like, maybe everything this person went through was so that they can finally fall into your arms. It's the same thing I'm seeing here. This person is seeing that they went through this horrible energy so that they can come out on the other side and actually experience authentic love, okay? They're not only ready to show that love and be in that energy, but they're ready to receive it finally, okay? So maybe this person might act shy or or be a little bit of that Switzerland energy, but they're doing it because they're trying to be cautious. They don't want to set themselves up for another situation like they've been through before, where the Two of Cups was in the reverse, okay? They're looking for the real Two of Cups, that energy between two people that's balanced and spiritual. Yeah, okay. So to clarify for the challenge, we had the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. So unfortunately, Aquarius, this person, whether they realized it or not, whether they knew what they were doing or not, most people know what they're doing though. This person entertained someone who was already in another connection, okay? They were trying to manifest a new life with someone who already was like experiencing major entanglements, okay? Now, whether or not this other person ever cared for your person or whatever their specific situation was, there was a lot of heartbreak and a lot of separation. So your person, their challenge is to get over that heartbreak and fully and finally lay it to rest. And I think also Spirit is wanting them to make peace with these soul ties, okay? I'm seeing all these red strings. We saw the cutting of the red string earlier. So maybe this person might be realizing that no matter what they manifest into their future, they're always going to feel that heartbreak, or they're always going to feel kind of connected to that person. And that might be their challenge too, is that if they feel that way, if they feel like they're a permanent part of that entanglement and somehow that connection is going to come back around, then their challenge is to, like I said, lay that to rest and fully focus on manifesting the future of their dreams without that person, okay? So again, your person could still maybe be a little bit on the fence of whether to truly, fully let go of that other energy, but I do feel as if they want to, okay? They want to be done with all of that shit, and they want to move towards someone who is stable, who is single, who is available, who is, you know, successful in their own way, okay? They want a partner that they can truly love and that will love them. So let's clarify that. And the Two of Cups in the reverse being clarified by the Seven of Wands in the reverse tells me that whoever this person was involved with was not capable of standing up for themselves, Aquarius. Okay? And maybe that could have also reflected in your person's energy. Maybe they couldn't stand up for themselves because they were like waiting for this other person to end something else to be with them, okay? And again, that might be really specific, but that's just kind of what I'm feeling. There was a lack of energy, of willpower in this connection. And someone didn't fight, okay? That's what I'm hearing. So you know what? Your person is understanding that this previous energy was not something that was going to work, because maybe that person wasn't willing to fight for them. This person wasn't willing to show up with their cup full, okay? This person maybe didn't have anything to offer your person. So Very interesting energy, y'all, to say the least. And again, this could be a very specific scenario for one person, two people. Let's talk more about this person's situation, Aquarius. So we have the letter 7 of Swords energy. So like I said, there could have been some shady communication going on here. Maybe your person was very hopeful that this other person was going to reach out. All the while knowing like it would require some like underhanded or shady behavior. So again, I'm pretty sure your person entertained a third party situation, but again, those type of situations are so complicated, you guys. It's not cut and dry. So if anyone is sitting there thinking like, oh, you know, I would never, or I, you know, would judge someone who would do something like that, like maybe you've just never been in a scenario where you have been so confused and fucked up by some crazy conundrum that you can't get out of. And again, this kind of sounds like your person could have connected with a soul tie, a twin flame in the past, which could be a very tumultuous journey. I think this person's ready to get off the ride, okay? They know that they didn't communicate honestly in the past. And so that Ace of Swords could also be very symbolic for them as well. Maybe because of the fact that they didn't communicate honestly in the past, they allowed that cycle to perpetuate, okay? So we also have the Crossroads. And I said that at the beginning with that 2 of Swords. But again, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So this could all be around this person's self-worth, knowing that they need to take a new path, being afraid to let go of the old path. But ultimately, I think this person has been very focused on working on their own financial stability, being someone who maybe runs a business or is high up in their company, someone who is a good mother, someone nurturing and kind. Like this is who they want to be. But I think they realize that they have to turn their back on that previous path if they're going to fully rise up in their potential in this life. So you also have the Anchor. Maybe they had felt very anchored or, again, kind of trapped by their situation. But the 9 of Swords energy too, it's more about what was going on in their mind. So there was a lot of mind games and manipulation happening in that previous situation, which could have kind of caused them to dig their heels into that journey and try to figure things out. But maybe they had felt anchored to that energy, and now they're starting to see like, you know what? I'm actually not. Okay, this was all just my feelings of insecurity and things that kept me coming back to this connection. We also have the Tree and the Sun. So this person could quite literally have their own family tree. They could feel very isolated. We have the tree on the island here. This is also about life, health, body, mind, reflection, and again, the number 5. So I think that there's been a complete overhaul in this person's life where they've had to be isolated and focus on their family and all of the things surrounding health in order to break free of that previous energy and finally experience this sun, okay? This masculine, bright, positive, optimistic energy, a chance for a new beginning. And we saw the sun energy earlier, like talking about how this person just wanted to embrace someone and have this joy and happiness. And the Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom of the card, which signifies an actual stable opportunity and chance for something to grow, okay, the seed, metaphorically. So very interesting, Aquarius. Your person has gone through a lot. And again, if the roles are reversed, definitely let me know. Let's talk what the Lovers oracles have to say in regards to what Spirit wants you to know. Or this could even be a message from your person's higher self. Just depends on the connotation of the card. And so, like I said, Aquarius, I think this person has been waiting for a person like you, waiting for a person that makes them feel healed and safe and respected and nurtured and cared for. And so the question is, like, are they fully going to allow themselves to experience that energy? Even though it's something they want, doesn't mean that they will allow it to happen, Aquarius. So acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change that which is beyond our control. And this could be a realization that your person is having. Hence all of these fives, letting things go, accepting things, and being open to the universe, showing them this new path. So we also have wait. Don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. So maybe based on that past, they're being urged to take things slow with you, Aquarius, which is not a bad thing. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So this person could have been dealing with some sort of a twin flame or mirrored connection, where they constantly were seeing themselves reflected back in this other person. Could have caused a lot of shadow work and things that needed to be done to pop up and needing to be purged. And so maybe this person kind of realized a lot about themselves by seeing this other person acting in a way that was not going along with their own morals and values and boundaries. And maybe this person let that shit slide for a while for the sake of love and romance. But at the end of the day, I think they started to understand that they were just a projection of what this person was kind of setting up for them, okay? They were just responding to that circumstance. So letting go and accepting that situation as is. So it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So yeah, this person is definitely focused on the self, removing themselves from situations where they're focused on other people's energy. They've been going within. And then also we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. So again, they're coming to you, Aquarius, because you are the water bearer, okay? You are the healer. You are the hope, the peace, the renewal. And that is why you are represented by the star in the tarot, okay? So on some level, it's like this person's wish come true would be to share that energy of yours and be with someone who makes them feel that lighthearted and young energy. So, maybe you and this person are experiencing each other's humor and starting to connect on that level. And as always, guys, being playful and experiencing that friendship level love is so important as you begin a new connection with someone. So let's take a look at the eternal messages. I have a gift for you. So Aquarius, maybe this person has been planning to kind of gift you with something. They've been laying low, trying to assess the situation. So let's see what else they have to say. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm going to take this one that was about to pop and this one. So Aquarius, let's see what your person has to say. The first card I'm seeing is I have a lot of gratitude for you. So this person is so thankful that you came into their life, okay? This is like someone really being appreciative, and maybe, like I said, you showed this person real love, authentic love, and it kind of shook this person awake, and finally pushed them to that point of finally saying, you know what, I'm done with this previous path. I want to explore this new connection that makes me feel the love that I've always wanted to experience. I'm not hiding the connection for the wrong reasons. So again, maybe this person is taking things slow, and that might make you feel like, whatever, that this person might be hiding you. Again, that's kind of specific, but maybe if you feel like this person is in general hiding or in that Two of Swords energy, they're not doing it because they don't like you or because they don't have those feelings for you. I think it's because, like I said, they're afraid of going and finally putting both feet on that path moving forward. You really have been by my side. I see that, and I do cherish you for that. So again, more of that gratitude energy. Maybe you came into this person's life at a time where they really, really needed someone to connect with. I'm being subliminal with how I feel about you. So maybe this person is kind of giving you clues on how to love them. Maybe they're kind of trying to just kind of sit back and see how you act and communicate in small ways. This could also be a little bit of a flirty energy. maybe seeing if like you pick up on their vibes without having to be over obvious. Don't focus on who wants me, I want you. So don't be worried about what's going on with this person. I think they're starting to kind of see where the love lies, Aquarius. And even though they might have other options, I'm pretty sure that they're wanting to pursue this connection with you, okay? They've been through a lot of trauma and change in the past. I don't see this as someone who is just like entertaining multiple people for the fuck of it, right? I've been telepathically communicating with you, so maybe this person is trying to connect with you in the 5D and kind of take this connection for a spin in a sense and see how they connect with you energetically before moving things forward. And then also I've thought about living together. Okay, so it's a very contradictory energy here, but not really, okay? When you start to connect with someone, when you start hanging out with someone, having those fun times, it's kind of hard to not picture someone as a part of your life. Picturing and seeing things down the line, imagining being with this person. And so if your person is visualizing a life with you already, Aquarius, and again, maybe this is for some of you who have been together for a long time. So when I say already, I kind of feel like maybe this is for those of you who are connecting with someone new, getting over someone from the past. If you're already having these type of visualizations coming from this person, then you're dealing with someone who is a master manifestor. They know that by visualizing their future, that is a great way to achieve the victory, right? The victory they've wanted all along. So Aquarius, I think they see that victory within you, and that is exactly why it's so easy for them to picture a life with you, because you just make it easy for them, Aquarius. So hopefully this reading resonated with someone out there. I do hope that it did. Like I said, if it did, please comment below, like the video. And as always, if you feel like you want to go even further, feel free to take advantage of the special discounts in my shop on private readings. And other than that, you guys, I hope you are enjoying the rest of the holiday season. I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.